It is great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the Washington Huskies and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Huskies head coach. This running back has been a revelation all season long. They brought him in the transfer portal, and he has delivered. Each and every week, we see the chemistry grow between he and the quarterback and their offensive line. Now in playoff contention, making some noise in the top 15, they are starting to be a team to contend with, and it is all because of this running back and how he is fueling this offense. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Red Raiders ready to kick it away first. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Throwing, Williams. Floats it out in space. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Under fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing.
Might have a chance. Makes it past the marker. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Washington. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground, and in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. He'll bring it out. It's Hudson. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. The give is to Williams. Turning it on. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. The Red Raiders moving quickly to the line.
And, man, I don't know that there's a better 1-2 punch in all of college football when it comes to complementing each other than these two backs. Dickey can run downhill, stay square, be powerful. Williams can you can play touch football in an elevator and lose to that guy. So dynamic, good out of the backfield. Palmer, this offense, I know they got a new QB, but to me it starts on the ground.
It does. I think that's the part that really makes this offense so unique and dynamic, is it really is an air raid principle type offense, but they're still running it about 50% of the time. And you just mentioned the two guys back there. When you've got talent like that, why not? They absolutely should tote the rock.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Zings it complete to the right.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Trying to keep the drive alive. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They give you 4 downs for a reason, and this offense decides to use every one of them.
Hey, if I had a back like that and I had this offensive line, man, I would do it too. I wouldn't even think twice about it. Roll the dice, give your guys an opportunity to go make a play, and they did.
Quarterback will keep it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Second down, he'll throw it. Buying some time. Fires on the move. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Blasted as he lets it go.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
And the Red Raiders will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. From the gun, the running back has it. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
On the option. He'll pitch it. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
How do you not love to see that when your cornerback gets in the run fit, when he's not scared to come up and tackle? A lot of those guys, they can be prima donnas. They don't want to tackle. Nice job seeing it. And as soon as that thing's pitched, you can tell, man, he pulls the trigger and makes the tackle for the runs.
Williams, here's a heat. Hit as he throws.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points, start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Dropping back, it's Hammond. He'll take a shot. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had it.
Intercepted for the 11th time. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Williams can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's a good example of how pressure on the quarterback can affect his accuracy. There was no way that ball was being.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. This time it's complete. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
On the option. Keeps it himself. Still on his feet at the 25. It's a seam wide open. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Washington.
And if the defense didn't know, they know now. That QB right there, man, that dude can fly. This offense is so explosive because the guy who gets the football can take off and make big plays at any point on the field, and he shows you how it's done right there.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Might be changing the route. Trying play action. That's caught. It's Carpenter. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the 1st quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. Finds a spot in the middle. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Rolled his way into the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the point after is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
And he could not get loose on the run.
You've got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Makes the grab at the 10. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Sticky. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Hudson. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Moving out to the right. He throws back to the left side. He's got it inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
1st and goal, Washington.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll send the back in motion. The option look. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
And he added the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Hudson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Red Raiders want to move quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Makes the grab. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Red Raider. Once he got some room, it was over. All tied up after that one. Possible shootout coming.
And the offense does its job, and now the pressure switches back to the other offense. Points at a premium.
And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 15, here's the return. And he'll be stopped. The return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give out of the gun. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Goes to the option. Keeps it on the option. To the ground with the back. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
46-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A designed run for the quarterback. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Here's Williams to throw. Going deep. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. Bringing it back. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Hammond. A little release to the back. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
To the air on first down. Fires to the right. With the catch, it's Carter. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And how about he dropped back to pass twice on this drive so far? He's thrown 2 completions and chewed up over half the field. This offense, this QB, dialed in, understanding what he's...
Touchdown, Red Raiders! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains...
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. Tripped up for the tackle. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll run the option. Oh, he's got some space. Well, so much for running out the clock. You get a huge play like that, and you're set up maybe to put points on the board before the break.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like, it's such a timing and an art when you run this option. Like, you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
And wings it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Here comes the option. Pulls it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Wants to throw. It's Hammond. Showing the arm strength down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Bringing the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Huskies!
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We begin with San Diego State taking on the UCF Knights. And it's the Aztecs able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback.
Make it 2 straight victories, and though their quest for perfection is over, this team is still very much alive in the playoff picture. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25.
Just really solid play by this offense.
Could be an alley. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On the move. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Red Raiders want to crank the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Quarterback moving. Throws to the tight end. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Red Raiders looking to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Dances away to buy time. And he'll just get rid of that one.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
It'll be third and long. Throwing, Williams. Got it. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on fourth down. Washington sends out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they breaks into the open. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Rushes on him. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Williams fires quickly. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Washington will snap it in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way. At least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have it.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Huskies. Great job by the back on the option. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hudson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught, it's Simmons. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him over.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He wants to change this route. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Takes it the other way. The 20. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Huskies. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I could be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He rifles one deep to the left. He's got it along the sideline. Brought down after the huge gain, gets this offense set up at the 27. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hudson. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And we've already seen him catch a touchdown, and now they're using his speed in another way. Like, when you have a monster, you give him the football. You feed him. So they give him the football, hand it to him, let him use his speed, get to the outside, make a play, and score a touchdown for this offense.
And they did tack on the extra point. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Now on the option. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
And he'll be brought down.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down. He's going to run it. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And I like that a lot by this defense, like understanding This guy's a threat. He's already shown you he will take off and run the football, treating him like a running back, playing pass, but understanding that can happen, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. 4th down, Williams. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind.
Finds his man. It's Eakin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. He'll pull it down and run. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. Going to the run, it's Dickey. Makes a man miss. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's a give to Joyner. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
After the score, they need this 2-point conversion to tie. Back to throw, it's Hammond. It's incomplete, so the 2-point conversion no good, but there is a flag on the play. Incomplete pass, but it'll be a productive play for the offense. This flag's going to go against the D. And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He makes the grab for the 2, and he ties the game here in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Williams. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. Slips one guy, now he's loose. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
1st down for the offense.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. Gives it on the option. Breaks the tackle.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run the option. The give to the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. a touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. Here's Williams to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Got it down the field. Touchdown, Huskies. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. The Huskies back on top.
And this offense knew down the stretch, man, they were going to have to make some big plays, and that was just what they needed. They take the deep shot. First of all, I love the QB, man. I love him reading it, staying patient in the pocket, seeing the shot down the field, waiting for it to develop, Palmer, throws the strike, and they got the lead in this football game.
And he goes to his difference maker at receiver to come up with that touchdown, right? With the game on the line, you've got to have confidence that your guy's going to be able to make a play against the defender deep down the field late in the game, and that is exactly what happened. Two guys who've spent lots of time in the offseason throwing to one another, and it pays off big for them here.
Looking to throw, it's Hammond. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play, so nice job in coverage.
Off play action. Makes the catch. It's Simmons. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Running inside. It's Dickey. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Unloads to the right. Zips it out to his man. And he's got the first down. Good pickup on the play there. And now we'll see what they do coming out of the 2-minute timeout. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for room, it's Dickey. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter, because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Red Raiders! He got it, beat down in bounds. The Red Raiders surge back on top.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the option. Keeps it on first down. Running into the open space.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Williams spits it out to the back. He's got his man. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Throws for the tight end. Got his man. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
I think you got to try to win it here. Don't run the risk of going to overtime. This is a designed run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. The Huskies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Leaves it with the back.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Can the D deny them on second and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Timeout on the field, and 4 ticks left to go. They'll play it safe and try for 3. From right in the center of the field, straight on to win the game. And he got it! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds.
You can't say enough about this kid's poise. You're playing on the road. The crowd's going crazy, willing you to miss this kick, but he stayed dialed in. Puts it through the upright, David, to give his team the lead here late.
It's crazy because it's nerve-wracking. You put your body on the line for so long, and then it comes down to a kick. And he has to be clutch in a hostile environment, and he comes through for his squad.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.